Are you noticing a flat spot on your baby's head? First of all, you're not alone, but let's talk about what it is, what causes it, and what are some simple things that you can do to fix it. Hi, I'm Dr. Allie Young. I'm a board-certified clinical specialist in pediatric physical therapy, and today we're going to talk all about plagiocephaly or flat head syndrome. That's where part of the baby's head becomes flattened on one side or near the back. This is caused because babies are born with a really soft head that makes it easier for them to be pushed through the birth canal and also allow their brain to grow and develop. They also are born with weaker neck muscles that aren't quite as developed as older babies, kiddos, or adults. So what happens is because babies don't have those strong neck muscles to turn their head, often they'll lay in one position too long on their back and they'll start to develop a flat spot because they're not moving off of that spot enough. The good news is that this isn't super harmful to the baby as far as brain development, so their brain can still grow and develop and things like that. However, it does cause some cosmetic issues and can be a concern for down the road when the baby is trying to reach certain milestones, so it definitely needs to be addressed. Some other signs that you might see with the baby is that their forehead or their ear are pushed a little bit forward, what we call bossing, where they're sticking out just a little bit more because the back of the head has developed a flat spot, which is pushing the skull out, which will cause facial asymmetries or abnormalities when you look at the baby's face. Some other things that might go along with positional plagiocephaly is a tilt to one side of the head. So this means that babies have developed what's called torticollis, or a tightening of the SCM, or the sternocleidomastoid muscle. That's the muscle that's responsible for turning your head and then rotating it to the side. It causes a tightness in that muscle right there, which means that the baby is kind of locked in that position and not able to move their head from that spot, which can result in the flat spot. So what are some things that you can do? The number one tip that I always recommend is tummy time. Getting the baby on their tummy as much as you can during playtime is the most important step that will really allow the baby to strengthen those neck muscles so that they're able to turn their head in different directions and prevent or fix a flat spot that's growing on the back of their head. Another thing that you can do are gentle stretches. So with the baby, there's several different stretches that you can try. But really, the top thing that you want to be sure that you're doing is encouraging the baby to turn their head and look in both directions. You can use a toy, a light up toy, a noisemaker, something like that, so that the baby can practice turning their head to both directions on their back as well as on their tummy. Some other modifications that you might need to make are positions where the baby plays or sleeps. So for example, if a baby is always laying in a bassinet next to your bed, you might need to flip them so that their head is actually facing the other direction. You might not realize it, but they might be turning their head at night to look at you or to look for whoever's laying next to them, or to even look up at the ceiling fan or the light. And if that's always on the same side, you want to flip the edge of that bed so that they're now looking in the other direction. This is the same for car seats, bouncers, swings, anything like that that they're laying in for an extended period of time. One, you want to limit the time that they're in those devices, and two, you want to make sure that they're facing a different direction so that they're moving their heads through both sides. My last tip that goes along with keeping the baby on the ground in tummy time is to put the baby in your arms as much as you can. So instead of letting them rest in their carrier or in their swing or a bouncer, try and keep them upright in your arms as much as you can. If you're busy and you need to be able to have your arms free, using a baby wrap is the best way to combat that so that you can strap the baby safely to you and then you have your arms free to continue on whatever you need to do. If you've noticed that your baby is starting to develop a flat spot on the back of your head, don't panic. Reach out to your pediatrician or a pediatric physical therapist so that you can get a customized plan tailored to help your baby. If you're just starting to notice that maybe something isn't right, try to incorporate all of these tips. They're just good general tips for developmental milestones anyways, and then reach out if you need any help. Comment down below if this is something that you've gone through and if you have any other advice or tips that you want to share with other caregivers who are going through the same thing.